We love watching movies, and today we're talking about two movies that have impacted us, featuring strong female leads. I recently rewatched one of my all-time favorite movies, and that is Wonder Woman, the 2017 version, and I very quickly remembered why it's one of my favorite movies. It is such a powerful movie because it's about a person, in this case a woman, who just does whatever it takes to do the right thing. I really appreciated the fact that this was a superhero movie featuring a woman, but it was not done in an overly sexualized way. Diana is clearly a beautiful woman, and throughout the movie there are various points where men are leering at her and there's the sexist comments from men. So that's addressed in the film. They don't make her body the main offering of the film or any offering. I appreciated how the film didn't just make the best thing about her in this film the fact that she has certain body parts. And the fact that it's refreshing to see that in a movie is such a sad commentary on the state of Hollywood and the state of our society, as women are so often seen as a collection of body parts and they're held up as existing to please the eyes of men. She comes into this world with no concept of what sexism is. It doesn't even compute that that's even something that can happen. She comes into our world with a profound sense of right and wrong, and that's what drives the plot of the movie. It's her grappling with her beliefs, her ethics, her morals, her feelings, and the film brings up a lot of different conversation pieces. I found it fascinating seeing just kind of war and violence through Diana's eyes as someone who had never seen or experienced war. So her coming into our realm where war has always been a reality because of people pursuing power and land and all of these ridiculous things, seeing it through her eyes, it was just very thought-provoking. Plus, of course, as I said before, I feel like it's such a powerful representation of what feminism actually is. And it made me emotional once again to see such a strong and powerful female role of somebody. She wasn't a side character, she wasn't the comic relief, she wasn't there just to be looked at for her body parts. She was the main character. She chose to follow her convictions, and she was a freaking badass the whole way. It's a film that young girls can watch and see, oh wow, there's a superhero that's a girl. It's not just Captain America and Thor and Iron Man and all of these also super cool superheroes, but here's a woman. And it's an amazing film for little boys because it's so important that there are strong female role models for young girls and for young boys and for adult women, and for her to be an awesome superhero and role model for adult men. She's just a character that everybody should see exemplified in film. I love the quote from the film where she says, "It's not about what you deserve, it's about what you believe, and I believe in love." So if you haven't seen Wonder Woman, I highly recommend it. It's got some fun action scenes, it's got some humor, and she's just a great role model for people of all genders and all ages.
If you haven't seen Ever After, A Cinderella Story, I highly recommend you watch it. This is my favorite telling of the Cinderella story. She is brave, bold, smart, she's strong, she's caring, she's confident, she has a strong sense of justice. She is so much of what I aspire to be. I think so much of her story is her wanting to belong. In some ways, she won't take anything. Doesn't let people walk over her, she doesn't let people treat her badly, demands respect, and yet at the same time, she is willing to take anything for the sake of those she loves. She's also able to put into words her ideals and also with that demand action with them. At one point, she's talking with some of the other servants that she works with. They're trying to bring back one of the servants that was sold. She tells the other servants, "This is our home and I will not let it fall apart." Her drive to create a home and a place of belonging for the people that she loves is so beautiful. Another character that I think is very fascinating in the story is the Queen. She is a boss. She spouts wisdom, she mediates for her family, she makes her family think and come to decisions and I think that she and Danielle would absolutely get along. Another character that I think is both hysterical that he's in there and also wonderful is Leonardo da Vinci. Has all of these moments where he's just bringing wisdom to the various people that he interacts with, and he's lifting them up and he's bringing them confidence and courage. I love the friendship between Danielle and Gustave and just how great of a friend he is, and also he's a great wingman. Another minor character is Jacqueline, and I just love the way that her character changes from being raised in a family that is taught to look down on people and to treat other people disrespectfully, and you can see through the course of the film how Danielle's character makes such an impact on Jacqueline and just completely changes the way that she views people and treats people. Living our lives with integrity and according to our values can change people around us, and it can show a better way. One of my favorite quotes from the very end of the movie, the narrator says, "And while the prince and Danielle did live happily ever after, the point, gentlemen, is that they lived." I think that that is such an important reminder to stay present and to live your daily life with integrity and character.
Specifically, movies.
I don't really know what I'm saying. Ow.